Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final week of the school year of 2020 at Grange. You know who I am, Mr. Kerbal, your head teacher, and you know what we're aiming for at Grange, our CC way. We want everybody to have a great caring attitude. We want everybody to be trying their best. We want everybody to be learning, especially from their mistakes. We want everybody to be going for improvement and progress. We want to use what we learn to help us to make good choices in our lives. And we want to never, ever be giving up. So we always talk about true strength. How can we become stronger so we live our best life? And we know about physical strength, the strength in our body, and we want to keep our bodies healthy. And we know that's very important. But physical strength, it only helps you with physical challenges. But the character strength, that's the strength inside yourself when you are the best person that you can be. Well, that can help you to overcome any challenge, and that helps you to solve any problem that you face. And that's why at Grange we say use your character strength, because it helps you to solve problems. And life is full of problems. And if you use character strength, you can solve your problems and come out even stronger and enjoy life even more. So every time you're faced with a problem, ask yourself, well, which character strength am I going to use? And we've learned about the virtues. Virtues means good things. And we've learned about a few virtues. We've actually learned about 5. So far there's 6, but we've learned 5. We've learned about wisdom, which is deep thinking. Think. Use all your knowledge and intelligence and everything you know to make really good choices. Courage, so that when you have something that you are supposed to be doing, you get on with it and you do it. Transcendence, so that you live your life with meaning and you don't just get through life, you actually enjoy life and you make your life worthwhile. Temperance, you live your life with balance. You don't get overexcited and you don't just try and get through the day. You enjoy life and you're happy and you really, really enjoy it and you make the most of it, but with good balance. And humanity, that's like we don't just think about ourselves, we think about everybody around us. We're one human group in our world, and humanity is being kind and loving and caring and being considerate of other people. So those are the virtues, the good things that we've learned about. Today, I wanted to speak about the virtue of courage. And we know courage is when you've got something good to do, you go ahead and you do it. We've learned about the character strengths that make up the virtue of courage. The character strength of bravery. If you've got something to do, you don't think, oh, but what if I don't get it right? I'm too shy. I'm a bit worried. I might make a mistake. You use your character strength of bravery and you get on with it and you tackle the task and you start your work. But what happens? You're doing your work and something starts to go a little bit wrong. You make a mistake. Well, that's when you're honest and you say, yeah, I made a mistake. You face up to it. You take responsibility for you. Own up. If you have to say sorry, you say sorry. If you have to do something to fix it up, you fix it up. But then you move on and you move forward. And that honesty will help you to do even better and keep going. Now, perseverance, what happens? So you started your task, even when there was a little bit of a wobble, you fixed it up and you were honest about it. But what happens if there's a voice in your head and it just goes, I can't do this anymore. I have to stop. I just can't take it anymore. Perseverance is the character strength which says, yes, doing something good, there's always going to be moments when you're just a little bit tired, a little bit bored, a little bit you just feel like giving up. But if you use your character strength to keep going, you will feel so proud of yourself when you finish the job. And that's perseverance, keeping going, not letting something stop you. Look at this image. You can see this man or this woman, this little figure, breaking through this wall. If you want to, you could pause the video here and you could think about, what is this image saying? To me, this image is saying, sometimes we all have a wall in front of us when we've got something good and important to do. And that wall could be that voice in our head saying, I just want to give up. It's too much. I'm bored. I'm tired. I can't. I'm miserable. I'm grumpy. But the strength inside ourselves to say, no, this is a good thing. I'm going to keep going. We can break through that barrier and we can go through to the other side and feel really proud of ourselves for getting the job done. And that's why I've written down over here 3 powerful perseverance actions to help us when we hear that little voice in our head that says, this is too much for me, I can't anymore. Number 1 is take a break. Sometimes it's all too much. We need to just time it. So a short break, not a long break, not a break where you go and do things and then you don't want to come back from it. But you say to yourself, I'm going to time myself. I'm going to give myself 5 minutes to just go wash my face or to have a drink, and I'm going to feel better, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to finish the task. So that could be a really good way. For example, if you're doing your homework and then it's a bit too much, but you could say to yourself, I'm going to just take a quick break, maybe ask an adult to say, please, can you tell me when 5 minutes are over? Even better if you can look at your watch and or look at the clock and know 5 minutes, I'm going to give myself 5 minutes break, and then you come back. Usually you can keep going and you can persevere, you can get through it. Be true to yourself. So sometimes when you're saying, but I'm so bored, then you can stop and you can say, well, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I want to learn things in life. Or I want to do well in my school because I know that's an important thing to do. Or I want to be kind and help my friend. If you say these things to yourself and you remind yourself why you're doing things and you are true to the goodness inside yourself, that can help you and give you the strength, the character strength to keep going sometimes. And number 3, now this is a really hard one. But imagine you have that little voice in your head, and that little voice in your head is going, I'm just too tired. I can't concentrate anymore. I can't keep going on my homework. So you can actually be a supportive friend to yourself. You can say to the voice inside your head, you can say, just a moment. You are really good at this. You've done so much in your life. You always try your hardest and you do your best, and your teacher's proud of you. Your educator's proud of you. Your head teacher's proud of you. Come on, you can do this. Keep going. Be strong. Don't listen to the negative voice in your head. And you just say to yourself, I will be a good friend to myself and I will encourage and support myself. Well, then you can give yourself the power to persevere and keep going. And that's why, here we go, we've got this little figure looking at all the problems in life. Well, if you say, I'm going to use the character strength of perseverance to solve my problems, often just when you think you're going to give up, you can keep going and you can go right through and achieve great things. So remember this character strength of perseverance. It's very much part of the Grange CC way, being confident, caring about ourselves, finishing the good jobs we take on and considerate, and caring about others around us in the world. It's our philosophy for life at Grange. And look at these great CC learners who've done brilliantly in this last week. And here are the gold people recognized by their teachers and educators. Emma, fantastic work. Brilliant. Suleiman, amazing. Fantastic. Kirat. Abigail N., we are so proud of you. Muhammad Ali, brilliant work. Riley, tremendous. And Rada, we are so proud of all of you gold CC learners. In the Grange House of Water, lots of points, 3,726. Look at these people, Abdullah, Micaiah, and Zain, fantastic. Now let's see who's flying in. Kainat with 34 points, Reese with 34 points, Sadia with 34 points, but who is going to get the swivel? Daniel with 34 points, Safia with 34 points. These are the people flying in. Khalifa with 34 points, but the swivel goes to Alessia with 36 points. Fantastic work this week, Alessia. And Grange House of Fire, 3,112 points. Look at all these people, CC champions. Idris, Mustaqim, Abigail, Ruhama, Sophia, Abigail, Haneen, fantastic. Who's flying in? Alma with 34, Maruna with 34, Dahlia with 34, Darius with 54. But the swivel goes to Anea with 68. Fantastic work. Grange House of Air, 3,139 points. Manar and Kirat, flying in is Ubaid with 29. Flying in is Shreyas with 34. Kaylin flies in with 34. And the swivel goes to Sajah with 34 points. Grange House of Earth, 3,614 points. Shifa, Karutika, Satya, and Laura, brilliant work. Flying in is Rokia with 34. Justina with 34. Sawain with 34. Izan with 38. And the swivel goes to Narissa with 46. Fantastic work. So the whole Grange community, 13,591 points, which is absolutely brilliant. But who is Mr. Kerbel's classy class? Well, John Lennon class, well done to you with 350 points. Rumi class, great work, 390 points. But the classy class on the swivel is Picasso class. Once again, I've got to say, Picasso class, you have been outstanding this half term with 640 points. We gave ourselves an autumn one total of 47,561. So we set ourselves a target. We said before Christmas we want to get 50,000 points. Well, guess what? We made it. More than 50,000 points. 69,294 points. We made it. And because of that, we got Freddie in autumn one. And the reindeer came on Friday, which was so amazing. So start thinking already, children. Let's think of a target we can set ourselves for spring one. And let's think of a reward. We've had Freddie visit, which we loved. We've had the reindeer visit, which we loved. What is going to be our reward for spring one for the February half term? So start thinking. If you've got any great ideas, get a message through to me. So let's be great. Let's be Grange. Let's live our lives with confidence and consideration. Let's enjoy the week ahead. Let's be safe and happy. Let's learn together. Let's respect each other. Let's achieve our potential. Let's be great. Let's be Grange.